Hi, this is Bozo O'Brien, and welcome to Bozo O'Brien's Book Review. And tonight we're going to have the author, Don Friedman, and he's going to talk about his book, Corduroy. And here's Don.
Hi, Bozo.
Hi. Can you briefly describe your book?
My book is about a bear, Corduroy, and he gets in a lot of trouble in the department store. At the end, a girl comes and buys him.
Did you illustrate yourself?
Yeah, yes I did. Here's some of the drawings. Here's Corduroy. And there's when he goes in upstairs, gets in trouble. And he tips over a lamp and ruins the bed. And then the guy takes him back downstairs.
Boy, he sure does get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I noticed you use watercolors. Why?
Well, it makes everything look colorful and it was easier to do.
Well, thanks for coming. And if any of you would like to read a great book about a bear, just go to your library and check out Corduroy by Don Friedman.
Hello and welcome to Book Review. Today we will be joined by Don Friedman, the award-winning book, A Pocket for Corduroy. Please welcome Don. Hello. Start off, Don, you have been getting many good reviews all over the United States. Can you tell all our young readers a little about your book?
Yes, sure. There's a girl named Lisa and her mom go to the laundromat one day, and Lisa takes her favorite teddy bear, Corduroy, along. Sure, all you kids out there have a favorite teddy bear. I sure do. She puts Corduroy on a chair so he doesn't get lost. But Corduroy's a curious bear and gets off the chair. He goes into a laundry bag and he gets thrown into the laundry basket. And as he's there, he gets into the laundry and he stays there overnight because Lisa and her mom have to leave that day when it closes. And Corduroy gets on all this mischief overnight. He knocks over all the soap and he ends up sleeping in a laundry tub. Lisa comes the next day to find Corduroy. And she finds him, she puts a pocket on him and puts his name tag in the pocket.
Well, Don, I understand that you not only wrote the story, but you also wrote the book, or drew the pictures. Could you please show us some?
Yes. Here's Lisa and her mom going to the laundromat, and Lisa puts Corduroy on the chair. Here's where Corduroy gets off the chair and goes into the laundry bag. Lisa is looking for Corduroy, but Corduroy is in the laundry bag, so she can't find him. Here's where Corduroy stays overnight and knocks over all the soap and makes a big mess. Here's where Lisa comes the next day to find Corduroy. There he is. And she puts a pocket on Corduroy with his name tag in it.
Well, Don, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Boys and girls, if you want to check out A Pocket for Corduroy by Don Friedman, go to your nearest library. Check it out.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Good afternoon, girls and boys. I'm Gary Gnu, and this is Gary Gnu's Book Review. Today we will interview Mrs. Ellen Raskin, who wrote the award-winning book, The Weston Game, on her new children's book, Nothing Ever Happens on My Block. Let me remind you of my motto before I introduce Mrs. Raskin. Every good book is a good book. Okay, let's welcome Mrs. Raskin. Hello, Mrs. Raskin. How are you?
I'm fine.
That's good. To begin with, I heard that you wrote and illustrated your book.
Well, that's true. I spent many months illustrating my book so that kids would find it interesting. It's very detailed.
What exactly is your book about?
It's about a little boy named Chester Filbert. He thinks nothing ever happens on his block, while all along, strange things are happening behind him, like houses on fire and little girls breaking their legs.
What's so special about your book?
Well, it's just that all the changes that happen in the background. For an example, right here, this is just a little ordinary old wind director. But on the next page, it flies from rooftop to rooftop and lands on a different house.
Who's Chester Filbert?
Chester Filbert is this little boy right here. He's the one who thinks nothing ever happens on my block while all this stuff is happening behind him, and he doesn't even notice it.
Who do you think should read your book?
Well, anybody who has an interest for fine detail.
Thank you, Mrs. Raskin. I appreciated your good time and hope you'll come back soon.
Thank you, Gary.
For sure.
And if you want to read a good book, check out Nothing Ever Happens on My Block by Ellen Raskin at your local library.
Hello and welcome. My name is Book, your host for Book Along. Today we'll be reviewing Red Riding Hood, which author James Marshall has added a brand new twist to. His brilliant illustrations retell Red Riding Hood in a hilarious new way. Please welcome yours truly, James Marshall.
Hello. It's a pleasure to be here.
Would you please retell your story of Red Riding Hood?
Sure. Red Riding Hood is about a adorable little girl named Red Riding Hood. One day, her mother asked her to deliver some custard to her grandmother, who lives deep in the forest. Going through the forest, Red Riding Hood gets very scared, and she meets a stranger who winds her up in a lot of trouble. The stranger's a wolf. But then, a brave hunter saves the day for Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, and Red Riding Hood learns never to talk to strangers again.
Your illustrations are beautifully done.
Thank you.
Boys and girls, if you'd like to read Red Riding Hood by James Marshall, go to your nearest public library. Thank you, James.
I'm a silly little rabbit from Wonderland. I've got a green umbrella and a magic band. I'd like to stay and play with you, but I've got things I must do. Hippity-hop, I'm off to Wonderland. And away ran the...
Oh, my ears and whiskers. I'm late. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to Down in the Rabbit Hole Book Review. Today we have the award-winning author of Rosie's Walk and Tom and Sam here to introduce her new book, The Surprise Party. Please welcome Pat Hutchins. Hello, Pat.
Very briefly, what is your book about?
My book, The Surprise Party, is about this rabbit who's having a party, and he tells this owl, and owl goes and tells a whole bunch of other animals, and nobody wants to come to the party.
Or cousins? What age would probably enjoy this book the most?
First and second graders would love this book because you get to meet lots of animals like owl and rabbit.
Does this book have a lot of pictures?
Yes, it does, and this is one where everybody finds out that it's a party and everybody wants to come, and then it shows them having the party.
Well, that's that. Next time, we'll be having Norman Bridwell here to talk about his Clifford series. Join us next time. And remember, next time you're at the library, check out The Surprise Party by Pat Hutchins.